Hi, back again. No, I thought that I would do a series, and I'm not sure. We'll just see how this goes. We'll see how people respond to it, or don't respond to it, or ignore it, or don't ignore it, or whatever. But I want to talk about something that I don't see enough people talking about. Um, and maybe I'm just not looking at the right in the right circles. But I'd like to talk about how it feels, at least what goes on my head about aging. I will be turning 63 next year, which is, you know, June of 2026. And I don't think people talk about how weird it is uh, in this respect to have their insides not match what their outsides are. And I know that it gets talked about in a lot of other respects. And I think that that's amazing that that is being spoken about. But I don't think that's something that, as we start engaging in more conversations about menopause and postmenopause and aging and people's aging, because I don't think that this is just one gender thing. I think this goes across the board. So, do you feel like your outsides don't match your insides? Like your insides feel really young, like you're still this, vibrant, cool kind of, yeah, person. And but on the outside, you're not presenting that. Or on the outside, you keep getting, like, I keep feeling farther and farther away from the person that I feel like I am inside, or the person that I feel like I used to be, because I'm kind of still her. Like we of course had, of course we bring all our ages along with us as we age. So, I mean, I've still got like a 9-year old. I've still got a 14-year old. I've still got a 18-year old. I've still got a young mother at 19, and I've still got a 20 something person in there that was just trying to be cool, just trying to be one of the cool kids, just trying to like fit in somewhere, even though I didn't fit in really anywhere completely. And that's okay. But just how much your outside doesn't really match your inside. Like my inside person can go and do stuff and go dancing and everything like that and not get out of breath. Um, my outside person can't necessarily do that. Like you think about going somewhere and you think about the stuff that you're going to do, but then it ends up being, I got to pace myself. So I wonder, like, how does that affect you? And I know that I talk a lot about, a lot of spiritual stuff on this page, but I was trying to expand the things that I can talk about. So I still feel like I'm in my 30s inside, but physically I'm definitely not. Um, I mean, six of one, half dozen of the other. Some people feel like they're in poorer shape than they actually are, or actually are in poorer shape. It doesn't matter. The age doesn't completely matter. It's activity levels. But I don't even know what it is, you know? Genetics. I don't know. Um, but I don't feel like my outside matches my insides. And I really, really noticed it when I was at a work function and people were having a really great time, and I was having a really great time. But I also found myself envying, like feeling free and cool and being part of the cool kids and stuff like that. And also feeling really self-conscious about the fact that, here I am. I'm this gray-haired lady that, like, I weigh more than I want to weigh, and I feel like, you know, uh, embarrassed and ashamed of that. And I don't think I should. I mean, ideally, rock on, crone lady, yeah. And I can get behind that thought. I just don't know. Um, I don't know how to be right there yet. I have my moments where I'm like, yeah, whatever. Okay, this is who I am now. Okay, um, and that's cool. But I think I'm redefining what that means, what cool means, because to me, cool used to mean, being this kind of new wavy mod goth chick that was like, or even the rockabilly. Like I went along with all these different scenes for a long, long time, and then it's changed. I want that. I want to be that cool person, and I think like the transition between and it's not even like cool, like becoming invisible is horrifying to me. But it's also feels like I don't know if I want to be known for what is visible. You know what I mean? Like I'd like to pretend that that's not happening, but it really is happening, and it's okay. It has to be okay. Um so do you feel like your insides match your outsides? Do you find that you're trying to make plans for the future, and your plans for the future need to be modified by your physical either limitations or not limitations or whatever? Do you does that make you change your plans? Like I had all these plans. I wanted to travel. I wanted to walk around cities and or countrysides or whatever. And then I'm thinking, okay, well, I want to travel, but a lot, but I want it to be chill and I want to be comfortable. And you know, I've had to modify my ideas of that, just like I've had to modify my idea of what is cool, you know? What and why? Why do I need that? Why do I need that? Because I have an internal judge that is judging everything every minute of the day, and especially myself. Do you have that strong a judge? Who knows? Anyway, I thought I would do this kind of blogging kind of thing and put it up on my YouTube channel just to connect with people. And if you're feeling similar as you're getting older, or if you're a young person that doesn't feel that way, I just want to let you know that this happens eventually. That we all, if we are lucky, we get to keep going and we get to keep living. But it evolves. Like your ideas about what you want to do and how you want to present yourself and who you want to be evolves, and it's okay that it evolves. And it's also okay that you struggle with it a little bit, because I would hope that it's okay to struggle with it a little bit, because I certainly am. And so if you're interested in this type of stuff, and hopefully I'll come up with more ideas, but this particular topic, it really struck me when I said out loud to my daughter, it's like my insides don't match. I don't feel like my inside, like thoughts about myself, match what the outside is, because I'm in denial, or I want to reject the outside. I want to reject what I look like on the outside. Um, for some reason, I just can't accept it, and I need to. But that doesn't mean it's easy, and it doesn't mean I don't. I actually like myself more than I've ever liked myself in my whole entire life, and I pretty much really hated myself for the longest time because I didn't know any better. And so to develop this level of comfort with myself, but also have this push and pull going on at the same time, is really interesting. Um, and I'm hoping that talking about it helps me feel better about it, but I also hope that maybe it'll help other people. I know that my problem solving brain isn't the same as other people's problem solving brains, and some people don't even think about this stuff. They just get up, get dressed, they don't care. And bless them, because I wish I didn't. But I also do very much care about how I present myself to people, how I come off, how I sound. That doesn't mean I'm not being authentic right now, but I I I want to be really seen and acknowledged, and of course I want to be loved. Doesn't everybody? Anyway, um thank you for listening, and if you're interested in hearing more about these things or different topics of about uh the wisdom of aging or or just other stuff, let me know in the comments, and make sure that you subscribe to my channel and like it, and all of that stuff. I look forward to talking to you again soon. Bye.